From not finding work in real life to being gainfully employed in the metaverse economy, our way of living and job opportunities are going to be revolutionized with the increased use and expansion of the metaverse. It's already getting to that point. People are making more than the equivalent of $100,000 US per year merely by being inside the metaverse. The metaverse has an insane amount of potential to create jobs, and in this video, we're going to share with you 10 ways to make money inside the metaverse. Our main focus will be to share job opportunities that will be created from the emerging metaverse economy.
Man, stop playing with me, what?
Basically, what we're talking about is both the real-life skills and the future skills that will be needed inside the metaverse to make it function. And before we get into it, please consider subscribing if you enjoyed this video, or give it a like now as it helps out with the YouTube algorithm. It's very much appreciated, and welcome to NFT Tutor. Now, let's get straight into it. The metaverse is the next big thing on the internet. It's a new hot topic for the tech industry. Thanks to its growth, jobs in the metaverse are becoming more and more popular. Tech enthusiasts around the world are working to find the right skills to be great in the metaverse. Companies like Snap, Roblox, OpenSea, Facebook, and many others are recruiting for roles in the metaverse. The metaverse will feature the intersection of augmented reality, virtual reality, artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, and more. As the world's largest employers explore how to enter the metaverse, it's clear that the job market offers many opportunities for talented job seekers who wish to work in the metaverse. The last century has ushered in an era of global industrial mass production capabilities and the rise of the internet. The years 2021 and 2022 will go down in history when the metaverse is introduced to the mainstream. It's a virtual world that promises to be a much more immersive, interactive, and collaborative internet than ever before. Traditionally, the fields of science fiction and imagination include technologies such as augmented reality and virtual reality, but it's mature enough that we can imagine walking in a world full of technology. The emergence of the metaverse also signals the emergence of many job opportunities for effective field service management and attractive service delivery. This future metaverse work will be useful for tech enthusiasts who are interested in this field. But even these candidates need a lot of time and experience to improve their metaverse skills. So today, we made a list of the best jobs on the metaverse that the world needs to prepare for. Number 1. Creating NFTs. The NFT craze is all no rest at the moment. They're exploring the art world with headlines like the $69 million NFT Beeple auction or the Bored Ape Yacht Club and the incredible CryptoPunk prize. But in the metaverse, you can turn your creations into NFTs or irreplaceable tokens and sell them on the open market. Among other things, the metaverse will rely on avatars, luxury homes, the very popular clothing for avatars such as NFTs created by Nike and Adidas, and other digital goods designed and created entirely by consumers to grow and support an open economy. There are many tutorials online for creating NFTs, which are basically digital proof of ownership and authenticity of an object. But for those less interested, there are other options to consider, such as starting an NFT art gallery and selling other people's work in exchange for a share of the profits, or art brokering in consultation with metaverse clients is a great way to navigate this newly created world of NFT. Number 2. Real estate. Recently, virtual real estate has experienced a tremendous boom as the pace of digital land has resulted in properties in the metaverse, such as Decentraland, Axie Infinity, and The Sandbox selling millions. There are clearly a number of options up for grabs. Real estate flipping is the first thing that comes to my mind. Buying land for virtual land or digital real estate and reselling it at a higher price, eliminating the difference. The second thing that you can do is become a real estate agent. With so many real estate deals to do, the need for virtual real estate companies is growing. You can earn large commissions by matching buyers and sellers or simply by providing advice as a real estate agent. The next thing should be renting. Just like in real life, you can buy a plot of land, build a house or other property, and then rent it out. You can also use your property for promotional purposes, especially if your property is in a high traffic area. Property management is also a big task in real estate. It's another great way to monetize your real estate experience in the metaverse is to become a property manager for other users, which includes observing how virtual venues like concert halls and lots are best used. Another thing could be real estate designing. Designing and deploying inhabited plots and buildings in the metaverse can be a very profitable business. Whether it's private property or shopping mall or a stadium, the need for a dedicated 3D designer will soon become one of the most desirable jobs in cyberspace. Number 3. Advertising. Many companies are rushing to the metaverse to build their virtual presence, but also use it as an important advertising platform. Just like in the real world, brands can open shops in virtual malls and advertise products and services on various virtual platforms, including renting and selling virtual reality displays. As more and more users join the metaverse, it's expected to become a massive marketing and advertising platform. Number 4. Fashion. One of the first uses of the metaverse was fashion. Famous fashion houses such as Louis Vuitton and Gucci have been experimenting with virtual clothing in the form of NFT collections. The game is also another successful way to partner with brands with initiatives like Burberry and Blank's Block Party and Valentino and Animal Crossing. But almost anyone can create a digital clothing line and generate income in the metaverse. Even if you're not a fashion designer, you're welcome to make different creations for your own avatar and help your friends to make their own. Number 5. Education. When the pandemic forced schools to close and millions of students around the world needed to take online courses, the potential of virtual schools became apparent. As it grows, the metaverse will become an immersive space that allows for more personal and highly interactive teaching. Therefore, teaching and education initiatives are sure to thrive. Number 6. Metaverse Safety Manager. Do you know why the internet is a safe place for everyone? Yes, me neither. Of course, it's not safe, and whoever says the metaverse is getting better in terms of privacy is kidding. Of course, there are many ways for it to be a safe and inclusive place, but it won't happen on its own. Privacy, in-world ID verification, safe headgear, adequate sensors. We need people who can guide and oversee all of this during the design, validation, and mass production phases to ensure our digital world is secure and meets or exceeds applicable regulatory security requirements. All this without sacrificing functionality or modern design, or reducing sales, of course. This person is the Metaverse Security Manager. This will not be an easy task. They must accurately anticipate how metaverse functionality will be used and potentially abused, and identify components, systems, and production steps critical to the security associated with those predictions. The sheer complexity and number of moving parts in the new digital world are enough to make my head spin just thinking about it. And if you're getting value from watching this, be sure to subscribe to get notified each time we release a new video. Number 7. Metaverse Hardware Builder. The metaverse will not be built only on code. It also builds sensors, cameras, and headphones. Sensors that let you touch when someone shakes your hand online. A camera that sees if you're in a bad mood so the AI doesn't bother you too much. Headphones that sense the sun's rays all around them, recreating a hot summer day in the digital world for added realism. And it's not even about learning boring stuff like inertial units, visual light cameras, depth cameras that help with tracking, mapping, and location. All the hardware needed to create a fully digital world that intertwines with the physical world is expensive and complex, and the Metaverse Hardware Builder had to assemble and adapt it as the metaverse became more complex. The best sensors for industrial enterprises and the automotive industry are currently being developed. This is a highly capitalized industry, so as an added challenge, whoever builds the metaverse hardware has to make sure it can be built cheaply and safely, lest the metaverse is the only toy for the rich. Number 8. Business creation. The metaverse is an ideal breeding ground for entrepreneurs. They can open a shop and start their business more easily than in the real world. Whether it's fashion, sporting goods, real estate, or entertainment, there are countless companies that can help you make money in the digital world. Number 9. Metaverse Storyteller. As the experiential economy and the concept of gamification gain traction, it makes sense to ask that our augmented reality have a great storyline to learn such an amazing lesson. We want to laugh, we want to cry, we want to learn. We want to see some weird things in the digital world. This is where the Metaverse Storyteller comes in. This person is responsible for designing in-depth quests for users to explore the metaverse, military training scenarios, marketing opportunities that are hard to find in the form of business stories, psychological sessions. Why kill inner demons when you can pretend to kill them in a digital world? The list goes on. Number 10. Travel and tourism. As the world faces lockdown after lockdown due to the COVID-19 pandemic, many are turning to virtual reality tours for a much-needed escape. The metaverse will be a continuation of this, and the idea is that historical objects and events from the physical world will eventually be recreated in the virtual world. This will result in a number of jobs in the metaverse tourism sector, such as tour guides and travel agents. As more products appear in the metaverse, more users are needed to test them and provide feedback. With a wide range of industries and companies poised to enter cyberspace, the opportunities to experiment with digital assets are endless. And if you are not able to get a job in the real world, don't forget to submit your resume in the metaverse. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to get started with knowing how to buy land in the metaverse, then click on this video here and watch how to buy virtual land in the metaverse. See you there.